see behind me and now in front of me, I've been doing a little bit of work on the interior of our town hall here. We've got this whole back wall built in and threw a little sword on the wall. Looks pretty good from this side, and it fits okay on the other side too. We got that empty space below it, but because of our walkway over here, we can't really drop any pixel art or images down any further. It'll probably look a little bit better once we get a door in too from the other side. So we've got all these stairs back here, finally give us access to our balconies. We can get to everything on the front. We can get to all of the tiers of our balconies on the back too, and even up to the top, which has nothing right now because I don't know what's going to go up here yet. Still toying with the idea of whether to leave this somewhat open or close it in all the way. Shortcut on the way down. Oh, I forgot I have feather falling. I could have gone all the way down. Anyway, let's swing it down and take a look at all the stairs, all the way down. And in this side of the room, I worked out a little, I don't know, design corner thing going on here. Gives you some access, if you can make it inside, to go up to the top. And hang out up here too, just a little platform. Nothing too fancy. Can't get down in or out without using the little back access room down underneath there. And I will mirror the same thing on the other side, but we've got this problem to take care of today. The villagers. Temporary barracks, and their temporary usefulness is done. We need to get them out of the way so we can continue working on our interior. And we also need to figure out where they're going to go so we can plan accordingly. Not much room for as big as this building is. There's not, because it's so open, there's not really a area that jumps out at me like, oh, this clearly is where the villagers go. We could do something crazy like putting them on the walkway up there, but I feel like that would look a little weird and kind of take away from the openness. So I'm thinking they should go in the basement. That seems to be the solution for everything for me. Just stick it in a hole. Got our little one-room base set up in a hole over there. This is going to be a door here. We're going to have some kind of big archway door right through the middle here. Probably all the way up to this height, as high as we can go. It's gonna be a little bit wider too, definitely taller, you know, something in here. Not gonna do it all right now, but just so we know how much space we're gonna need. And then probably two smaller doors on the side as well, similar to what we have out front, where we have, oh come on, can I sprint please? We have the one big door and then kind of the illusion of two doors on each side that it just happened to be closed, except in the back here our doors will be open so that we can come through. It gives us easy access from the back to get out to the side and also out to the back. And this makes me think, since we have the doors to the side, what if I had some stairs right down here that go down to a basement? I don't know if I have a torch under here apparently. Just a random torch. Not sure if this is going to run into the barracks that Matt was building underneath. I don't think so. I think they're more concentrated up in this area, like underneath here. And we should have room to do a basement to the back. And I think stairs, so when you go straight through this big door, you'll have a little bit of room to play with, and then we can have fences coming out of here as like a railing. We still need a floor for this thing too. And this gives us 3 blocks, so we can have a 3 wide staircase. That's good. All our staircases have been 3 wide so far. We can get a 3 wide staircase going straight down. I can't go very far. I don't want it to come out too much. Maybe I could do 1 more block probably. Even one more. Yeah. That's as much room as we want to take. Or maybe not even that one. We can have the staircase that goes down start at the same level where the wings start going up, which would be right here. So this goes down. We get down like 3 blocks, and then we can have a little platform, and it can swing off to the side, kind of like do a Y branch out and go down a little bit more. Do I have any torches? There we go. Don't want any mobs spawning in here. Okay, so I'm starting to get an idea. We're gonna get wrap around, like I want do a 180 here to bring the basement back underneath, and then we can put villagers down there. And it should look good from the top too. It'll give us something to put in the floor to take up space back here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think I'm gonna get digging on that, and hopefully this thing we can start moving it out of the way. Move all of our villagers downstairs to the basement. I'm gonna start digging a hole for them, and I will be back when I have that done. Well, we're not very far into it, and we've already hit our first problem. I was trying to carve out a nice spiral staircase coming down here that was gonna open up into a big room with tall ceilings, kind of stick with the grand theme, but that's not gonna work because we hit this right here. This is the back wall of the barracks. You can maybe hear some water. There's a water feature on the other side. If I break it, can I get the block back? Yes, so there it is. That's our barracks right there. We cannot go any farther, and the barracks are pretty low too, so it would be real tough to get underneath them. So that means we're going to have to rethink our plan here. Our basement's not going to be able to go directly underneath. It would be cool to get an entrance into the barracks, but they're not quite centered, so we'll have to work on that somehow. Maybe a different route. But anyway, we need a new plan for our villagers. We could just take this staircase straight down. I could probably squeeze under the ground. This block here is ground level outside, so I would need to keep that block grass. This would have to be some kind of material for our ceiling interior, so we could keep going just straight down and do a basement in the back. It's a little bit boring, a straight staircase. I like having the turns. It fits with all our twists that we have here. So our second thought was to just put our villagers over here. We could even have 2 rooms, just have us, one more staircase down here. We're getting kind of tight. This is the floor block, maybe? Yeah, this is the floor block. So our ceiling block would be at this height. It wouldn't be stone brick, probably, but that's what I have on my hotbar right now. Maybe if we could get down 1 more level. 3 is fine. It's a basement. It can be 3 high. We could go 3 high and then just have our villager cells back here. Close that up for now. Villager cells back here. This doesn't need to be curved anymore. This can be a squared out room. I don't think that's running into anything important. That was a minecart track, so that can be plugged up too. And we've got room for, maybe 5 villagers, 6 villagers in here, and we can do the same thing on the other side. So I think that's going to be our new plan. Much smaller scale, but it'll work out. I can still make it look good. So let's get cracking on that one. So this time, I think we actually have things figured out. Here's a basement. Nothing big, nothing fancy. Pretty much the opposite of the look I had planned for originally, but it's gonna work. It's a basement. I really like how these beams work with the lighting glitches to give it like a gloomy, dark effect up above there. Kind of lucked into that by accident and ran with it to go with the short ceilings, the dark rafters. It really kind of feels like a basement, so I like it. We got our villager cells here. 1, 2, 3. Fit another 3 on this side, 4 in the middle, so plenty of room. That's 10 villagers just on one side, and still need to mirror this room on the other side, which will give us more than enough slots, more than we'll use. I need to get some trap chests, some redstone chests to go in the middle there, and I don't even know what we're going to use this storage for, but just in case. I guess maybe some iron, move the paper over here, things to trade with the villagers. So yeah, so we gotta do it on this side too. Takes a lot of spruce wood, gonna need more materials, all that stuff. But I just had a thought. We had our barracks, it was somewhere over here. Let's see if I can find it. Is it, trying to figure out where the center of the barracks is. Not really sure. Get that stone brick back there. What if instead of chests here in the middle, we have a doorway? I know we'd have to go down to get to our barracks. That'd be kind of cool. So let's just kind of dig this way and see where we poke through, I guess. This is nothing. Am I gonna poke through? Alright. Oh, my inventory's full. I need to be able to pick up whatever quartz, so I'm gonna have to drop off some stuff here. Let's toss the cobble for now. Okay. There we go. Whoop, more dirt. Can't escape it. Let's see where this quartz goes through. Probably in somebody's bed. Okay, this is the water, so we're gonna need to go 2 blocks over to get to the center of the room. This is looking doable. It looks doable. We might be able to connect up down here, and that would be really cool. That way, if you're in the barracks, you have not only a quick access to the villagers, but you have a quick access to the back half of this building, the back doors, easy, another entrance and exit point, instead of having to run out the front and then all the way to the back, or all the way to the back and up the stairs if you need to go to the top. That's a long trip. This would cut it down significantly. I don't know what this quartz piece here is. Okay, this is our water. If I break this, does that mean it goes everywhere and makes a mess? No, because it flows this way. So what if we just did something like that right there? You can wake up in the morning, get out of bed, and just pop through. Whoops, whoop, whoop. Go jump. You jump? Maybe not too much of a jump. Let's try again. Oh, wake up in the morning when we pop through, right? Just like that. Could work. It could work. Let's get some more quartz in here too. Something like this. I guess we could do a quick doorway this way too. Fill it in. So it'd be something like this. How bad does that look? It's not bad. Looks a little weird because it's deeper than it was before, but if you put light back here, does that help brighten it up? Yeah, it does. That's not too noticeable. It's a little bit inconspicuous. That was a good jump. What is that? Oh, that goes to nothing. I can block that off. Well, that's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. So we're just gonna have to work a little pathway out from here. When we mirror this on the other side, we'll also have staircase coming down. This didn't go anywhere. Yeah, that's cool. It doesn't throw it off too much not being symmetrical either. I like how this project is turning out more and more. Alright, well I'm going to go do the other half of this thing so we can get it completed. And we've got it all done downstairs. 2 sides complete. Villagers moved into their new homes. They are all set and ready to go. Plenty of room. We've got all of the chest, sword, tool, blacksmith kind of guys on this side, and all of the librarians with their books on this side. Still would like to move like some more paper into here for trading, but we got the space to do it, and we have our fancy. Oop, getting a little slow here, a little lag. There we go, made it through the door. Nice back door entranceway into the barracks right here too, and you can make it through the water. There we go, and get right back out too. Oof, if you can make it through the iron doors, that's the only hard part. And through here, this is going to be my way of bringing in any new villagers. This rail line now goes directly over to our cell. We've got a couple, what is that, a blacksmith and a dead guy, a butcher, so we can clean them up. But this goes straight in to our downstairs area. We can close it off nice and easy with 2 blocks and open it up pretty simply if we want to move any more people in. Looks much better in here. We took down the old temporary barracks. Just need to get this kind of side thing mirrored. Maybe I should continue the iron all the way around. It would get kind of funky over here with the window. I'll mess around with that. Also need a floor. I don't know. You know, no stone brick, no spruce, obviously. We need something a little different. It could have a little spruce, but not solid spruce. With so much empty space, I think we need some kind of a pattern. And I want it to be slabbed for sure, because lighting in here is going to be real tough. But I'm going to work on that off camera. Mirror the other side, maybe play with iron blocks and quartz through here, and get a floor. And yeah, that should be all done next episode. But for now, for this one, that's going to be it. Lots of space in here now. Let's see what we can do with it next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one.